Nice. Nice title card. Oh, they're just outside. I wonder how low lit this was. Nice weaving going into this slightly curved formation. That is a pain in the ass formation. Ah, okay. There you go. Like this. See, this is a great example of like almost close to everyone wearing the same thing. It's a theme, but also unique. But it's more or less kind of the same. Nice musicality on that. Nice match cut. That move felt very Michael Jackson-esque. The da 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 da. Hey, I love that. Nice da 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 da. Hell yeah, that felt very New Jack. Nice levels. Man, those rows right there. 4 da 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 da. Nice transition to that V formation. Nice mirror formation. I can't tell if that's okay. It was on kind of a diagonal. Damn, that's the styling of choreography I really like. 1 and 2 and down. Boom. That part feels like it's something I'd see Michael Jackson do. Boom, boom, boom. I love the vibe of this choreography because it matches so well with the vibe of the track. Good use of the floor here. I could see like a slight difference of where they were before they met. Nice precise stop on that. Damn, this guy's voice is deep. Nice, like, hits. Hey! Okay, some house. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go. Damn. Ooh, yeah, two things. Like, it's like, they didn't have to go that hard to do the house, but let alone like a saxophone player, it was like, yeah, you just do whatever you want. Like, I got you. First impressions of the choreo of in general, loved the style of the choreography because it matched the vibe of the track. It wasn't overly complicated. It was very fun, enjoyable to watch and even do. Like just trying to imitate some of the stuff that they're doing. Loved the fact that they had some house for that kill off for the end. That was tight. I always love seeing street styles, like those types of styles in choreography, and also seeing musicians doing it. It's friggin' awesome. What else is there? Loved the wardrobe in terms of its simplicity and also cleanliness. I'll talk more about that in the analysis. But yeah, this was just an overall feel good song. Loved how they did the very gray. It looks like just the raw S-Log footage from their Sony, and then intentionally brought up the color, and as in like it was a great storytelling element. But yeah, that's it. Let's go into the analysis. Can't really do any formation change stuff here too much actually. I'll probably lump that up with the choreography, but let's go into just a frame of all of them. The fact. Okay, let's explain theory. Because YouTube, I'm just assuming that this is the first time some of you guys are watching me. So I'm gonna explain the theory before I explain the concept of it. But first things first, when it comes to any sort of choreography, always, or performance, you always want to make sure the choreography is unlocked. Everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone knows the count, everything. No, everyone's solid on it, because it at the end of the day, when it comes to what I'm going to be talking about is the wardrobe right now. It doesn't matter what you are wearing if no one knows what they're doing. So, with that said, normally, there's my school of thought when it comes to hello. It's like definitely like the vibe I really like dancing to. It's not try hard. I'm not trying to be cool. I just like having fun, and this amplifies that. Okay, so when going back to the wardrobe, there's several schools of thought. Actually, let me bring my color. For those of you who are putting together your project group for the first time, choreographing stuff for something, if you want your routine to look clean, and if you're, say for example, you're working with a lot of beginners, so if you want your group to look clean, you want everyone to dress the same as possible. So same for your sanity as well. So that means tops and bottoms and even shoes essentially are all the same color, same shirt, everything. Now, if you want people to be unique, if you're trying to showcase that, let everyone dress something different. That's supposed to be different, but anyways, so someone can wear pink bottoms and orange top, I don't know, or blue top, whatever, essentially any pattern they want, doesn't matter. So the upside with this, with clean, and the same, everyone looks clean. The downside of it is that everyone looks the same. No one really stands out. And especially if you're trying to highlight an individual, they're likely to be a little bit more hidden, but no one really stands out here, because again, the purpose of this is so everyone looks unison. It's so everyone is the same. So unique and different. The upside is with this is that everyone stands out. The downside is everyone stands out. So you might have issues where people are there's a red and a yellow and a orange and a green and a like royal purple, whatever it is, that's already visually loud. And if you have patterns on top of that, it starts getting like, it's like a visual design vomit on you, like for your eyes. And it's so much information for your eyes to process that it can, one, either make expose your choreography a little bit more to make it messy, or hide it because there's so much patterns and shit that your eyes trying to process. The clean one simplifies it for your eyes because it sees the same thing. It's predictable. So therefore it can focus on just the choreography itself. So that's the downside of that. But anyways, up the pros and cons of each. There are different schools of thought about that. This is kind of my thing. So going into the wardrobe here, everyone, I would say this is more closer to being clean, where everyone looks like they're wearing, let's actually find a better frame. This isn't too bad, but actually that was a good example. So it's this like the same, it looks like they're wearing the same type of pants, but slightly different shoes, because it's something different. It's just like dark shoes, cool, same pants. So dark meaning it could be anything really, as long as it's dark. Like white shirt, white button-up shirt specifically. No one's wearing the same shirt, but everyone is wearing a button-up shirt. So this is just a sleeve. He has these little pocket things. Okay, his is a little baggier. His is tucked in. Okay, so this is definitely more on the same theme, leaning towards more clean. So, and you can see how it translates, how much cleaner the movements look. So let's hop on to the choreography / formation changes. Okay, so with this, I like how this started with like that. It almost looks like it's raw S-Log footage, no color grading. And I like that they went with this very interesting curve formation. I've never seen that because it's a pain in the ass to try to get this, or just in general, especially if you don't know where, like, trying to find center, then the person in the front has to set the precedent for everyone else. Anyways, this is pretty cool seeing this curve formation. Nice. Super, like, that's great using the levels. Clever use of boom. It's dark here, and then to boom shine to. I'm not gonna say it's sunny. It looks like it's overcast based off how soft his shadows are, and it's also I think they really pushed the footage to be more of a close up. So I like this start. It clearly looks like if there's a stage, he's going from upstage to downstage, and everyone's kind of atmosphere and leading to this pretty sick diagonal. Love this as kind of like a stage that's also framing them. Nice use of the levels for that choreography in this diagonal, leading into him. Oof, like their intricacy is more. I don't like it. I like the big moves, but the intricacy is more subtle for this. So I think there's a part where they do a hit. Oh no, and this part too, the simple head tilt. That's not powerful, but it reads so well, aligned with the vocals. But 2, 3, 4. You see that little chest pop and hit? It's not very obvious, but you can, bah! That's very powerful yet subtle. Then the hit. That's how, like, what makes their intricacy a little bit more subtle, because it's more of like a hit instead of small movements going from shoulder to shoulder to elbow. It's a different kind of intricacy. This is subtle, like da instead of da or da. See, it's like the differences. Nice. I like the post-production camera shake. Love that match cut happening here. I just want to see where the match happens. I wonder what the purpose is with these additional shakes. I wonder if they're trying to hide something. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, it's so feel good, this movement. Da 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 da. Woo! Yeah, that's like the typical kind of intricacy you would see in other groups. Like, so you got a heel toe happening as we're switching from shoulder to hip and hips. Da 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 da. Reach and flick. Round. Da. 1, 2. It's fun. That moment's just super fun and simple. That part definitely feels New Jack. 7. Hey, yeah, so again, simple, like, repeated choreography, big fun shapes. That's like, that was nice. Da 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 da. Head down, but I like this mirror choreography. That came off super clean. Nice dynamic, simple. Da 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 da. Like, so you can see the different. Like, they're doing a variety of small intricate movements, like the quick flick and all that stuff. Da 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 da. The simple. Now there's the other one that's more subtle, like ba ba. The one that we're doing, da. Head tilts. Like, there's these small little accents that they're adding on top of it. 2, 3. I like they're kind of staying under themselves, as in, No, they're minimizing the amount of traveling. So that way they like, as I was saying, I like that they minimize the amount of traveling so they can stay center and shift. Damn, he travels. See, I like that he's from here. He's going essentially upstage, stage right on upstage, downstage to stage left. Now they do they combine into one mega formation. Woo! That was nice. Da 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 da. One and that was like simple. If you like take a look at it, they step out, boom, right hand in front, left hand behind, right hand up, hitting your forehead, left to left wrist connecting, switch down, grab the shoulder, flow it out. This is a nice little level change for them. Keep it while he stands up. But what made it work so well is the musicality and how it was executed with the song. Da, 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 woo. That was nice. And I love the sudden stop. Like they just stop right on a dime. 7, 8, bah. Nice breather moment for everyone. And right there, very subtle hit from him. I don't know if he's a crumper or a popper, but bah, he did on the shoulder tap. He's got a very subtle hit. It's very, very, very like the one again, intricate but subtle and powerful. Are they tutting? I didn't really see that before. Okay, so why it crumps? Just the way, because I can see his stance and the way he did that hit. At least I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to articulate it by standing or using words, but there's a certain hit poppers do versus what crumpers do, and he did this hit like what I've seen crumpers do. Okay, let's go back to this tutting. Boom. It looks like a stir the pot, wave it around. Boom, boom. Okay, so it is tutting, but there's one thing that a cardinal sin in tutting is that you have duck hands like this. What he's kind of doing right now. You need to have like nice straight, aim to have straight hands or like at least close to 90 degrees, and that requires a little bit of stretching. Not everyone's comfortable doing that. I can't tell here. It's here if his sleeve is hiding it. That was what this is good choreography to accentuate his rapping. Nice. 5, 6, 7. Love this. Super dramatic. I almost felt like I was watching for me at least from a Filipino movie I've watched or some K-dramas were just a slow-mo motion moment as they're coming out. Boom, da 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 da. Ooh, yeah. Just love to the fact that they're housing. They did a rondajam to a loose leg. Da da da. Ooh. Da, da. Ooh. God, so smooth the way they're doing it. This footwork is so good, man. He's murdering it. 2, 3, da 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 da. Ooh, that was so good. I don't know all the technical terms of all of the housing, but it's so clean. It's so clean, man. I'm glad that they did that. Shouts out to all the artists and groups that add style, like street styles in their choreography. That's the move. Yeah, that's it. I mean, loved the subtlety that they have, like in terms of, there's like the intricate kind of thing that they do, and then there's subtle, intricate stuff where it's like not obvious because I feel like there's like so much levels in your dancing to make it dynamic. You can go make it big, you can make it intricate, you can go on the floor, you can go all over the place using the floor. So this was a lot of fun to watch. Loved the I don't know if I already shared the things that stood out to me already with this one. Oh no, I didn't. So the thing that definitely stood out for me for this one was simple, clean wardrobe made them look really, really, really clean. Second is that I thoroughly enjoyed the seeing house in their movements and some of the tutting. Love seeing street styles and the choreography. I loved the intricacies that they had, the varying level of intricacies from the very obvious shoulder shoulder flick, head tilt to the small hits that they have. That I love seeing that because it's at least for me, like there's the dancer's eye that I can see it to appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, that's tight. Or it's because it's not blatantly obvious; it's subtle that you have to catch it with the eyes, and like it's one of those things like, oh, I didn't notice that instrument until you did something with it. But yeah, that's it.